Hi Bing, this was the original layout that your original floor plan has to have two mahjong tables. Now overall this layout is I, I can only say that this layout is straightforward, it's simple, and it serves its main purpose to maximize the space and give you as many amenities that you can request for. Now however, on this layout itself, we need to definitely raise the platform because the second row of people might be hindered by the first row of people. Now of course on this layout itself, you can only do 100 inch because of the viewing distance from the first row of people. We have to take note of that. And then for the mahjong tables, well, looks a bit squeezy, but it's still doable, right? It looks a bit squeezy, still doable. Now, however, we have another layout that's proposing to you. Okay, this layout is slightly different. This is a different approach of what we have done normally. It's an angular layout. This will, well, what we term is create a fun environment, so that when people pops into this room, overall they feel that oh, this is something different. We are not talking about squarish standard 90 degrees, that kind of overall feel, right? So when you popped into this room itself, you'll be greeted with a 120-inch screen. In fact, we can do 120, 130 because well, from here to here the viewing distance is easily 4.5 meters, and from here to the back row, okay, we have another back row, is easily 5+ meters. So yes, we can increase the screen size, not a problem. And after that, even after we increase the screen size, we still have quite a fair bit of walking space, right? The key function here we wanted to highlight to you is the number of we are trying to actually make it as much spacious as possible and as interesting as possible, right? So the minute when you come into your room, props up, right, to this small little platform itself. This is a small little step up. This platform itself will house all your required maybe cooking, I wouldn't say cooking, but more of a maybe coffee machine, place where you store your drinks, put some displays on top, or store your wine, etc, etc, right? Then after that, we have a what, 6-7 seater or 8 seater here. Then we have this raised platform. This raised platform is approximately around 700 mm. Okay, why 700? 700 is to make sure that whoever is going to be lying behind will be able to watch, even there is somebody in front, right? By the way, the sofa, we can still look for it, because there is also the inclinable, right, automatic reclinable sofa available. Now, moving over to this tall platform, I always envision that people would like to snuggle and then keep within this cozy corner. This cozy corner has its own retractable table. Okay, if you do not want the table, you can actually just lower this whole table down. So this table is retractable itself in nature, right? So we can just retract the table down itself, right? So place your drinks on top of that. This place here easily, well, seats 3 to 4. And assumably, if you do not have any other functions to watch movie or do anything else, well, this place can be a little cozy corner whereby people can sit around and then play some board games and stuff like that. This is just to try to make the overall layout more fun. Then after that, not forgetting, you have your mahjong. Okay, so your mahjong table is tucked neatly at this right hand corner. So why do we actually do it this way? Because if you notice, it is quite spacious, right? A lot of space around the mahjong table, as compared to here, as compared to the other layout. It is much more claustrophobic. right? So we would want to have a huge spacious layout for your mahjong table at the corner of it. Of course, the back wall here, it's free to actually do some paneling designs or some acoustics panels. Okay, the other part of it is, okay, in this layout you will not have standing waves. Okay, what do you mean by standing waves? Standing waves is when there is two parallel walls across the room itself. You will hear that the sound itself will be reflecting to and fro, to and fro, to and fro, to and fro, to and fro. Now, of course, when we actually tilt the entire layout a bit off the 90 degrees angle, there will not be any standing wave because the left hand side doesn't equals to the right hand side. So there's no way that the speakers will be able to bounce off the wall and then reflect and bounce off the same position again, thus not creating any standing wave, right? So these are some of the things that we have tried to actually crack our brains on. It is a nice layout, it's just that we're trying to make it very, very interesting.